Productivity growth is the only way we can improve living standards over time for everybody. It sounds like a vague concept, but it comes from somewhere very tangible. That's the actions by firms and the people that work in them to create new value. New research from the McKinsey Global Institute offers a bottom-up view on how this actually works at the firm-by-firm level. Contrary to common belief, we find that most productivity growth is in fact driven by a small number of firms. Instead of 1 million firms moving an inch, it's a few extraordinary firms moving 1,000 miles. And that's what our new report, The Power of One, is all about. We looked at 8,000 companies in the US, Germany and the UK and found that fewer than 100 of them contributed between 50 and 80% of productivity growth in that sample. We call these firms standouts. Now, standouts are a mixed bunch. Some are growing superstars like Amazon, some are disruptors like Germany's Zalando. But most of them are established firms like Tesco and Rare who are responding to competitive disruption. Standouts typically use a combination of 5 strategies to set themselves apart from other firms. Scaling more productive business models or technologies, shifting regional and product portfolios towards the most productive businesses, reshaping customer value propositions to grow revenue and value added, building scale, network and platform economies to achieve more with less. Finally, transforming operations to lift efficiency. But overall, moves that create new customer value are far more important than improving efficiency. Bold strategic moves by a few standouts and other firms responding to them mean that productivity gains come in powerful bursts. That's not the slow trickle of change suggested by conventional wisdom. And there's another important ingredient too. That's workers moving away from firms with low productivity towards those with high productivity. This is dynamic reallocation. And it makes a big difference to productivity growth. These 2 factors, more standout firms and dynamic movement of people, completely explains why the US keeps outperforming Europe on productivity. Imagine this, just a dozen more standout firms could have doubled productivity growth across an entire country. This gives us some new ways to think about productivity growth. We should foster this. More focus on strategy that creates new customer value, letting capital and talent flow to leading businesses, and creating an environment where great firms can grow and thrive, unleashing the power of one.